Hello and welcome back to the channel. A bit of a different news story for you today. You know I do like to cover different topics every now and again, and this topic is something that I've personally been following for the last, well, over 220 days ever since it began, and that's of course the ongoing situation in Ukraine. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now I was, catching up on Twitter this morning, of course, and I came across this tweet here. It was talking about the Kharkiv offensive and and what looked like Ukrainian troops having reached the villages of Kharkivka and Makivka. And I thought, well, let me check out exactly where those are because they kind of look like exactly where I thought they would be heading. So here's Makivka, but it's hard to know where this is in respect to everything else. So if you see, here's where it is, and this is close to this P66 road, and it's south of Svatova. And I kind of thought they might make this push towards this area. I think this is what makes sense. So I just thought I would comment on this today. So let's take a look at the actual map here. And I thought it was interesting. Let's go back to the 3rd. They had just captured Borova, and then yesterday they went ahead and connected their northern what do you call it, bridgehead with the southern bridgehead that they have had going on, and they just basically consolidated this. And now I was wondering, like, what was going to happen with this and where they were going to try and push out of this unified bridgehead that they have east of the Oskil Reservoir now. And it didn't look like much was going on yesterday on the 4th. So you can see the updates at 8 a.m., a little bit of movement around just south of Iziumske, 4:40 p.m. update. But other than that, it didn't look like much movement. So I thought maybe they were just consolidating all this here and just trying to get prepared for the push then. And was wondering when that was going to happen. But it seems like it's already happened. And so you can see this bumped out towards Makivka. And according, though, to this article we have here, now this is all unofficial, but according to this, footage shows that Ukrainian troops reached 2 villages, Kharkivka and Makivka, which are east of the Oskil River. Now you can see the pictures here, Ukrainian paratroopers at the entrance sign of Kharkivka in Luhansk, and this is dated from October 5th. And then we also have this picture here, which is supposedly Ukrainian soldiers showing a captured Russian checkpoint, which reads Makivka. And so let's go back to the map. We see Makivka is right here. So I'm wondering, what are they going to do next? What do we think they're going to do next? Well, if they're going to basically repeat what they have been repeating, especially with the strategy that's been working for them, the strategy that worked at Le Mans, then we know that they're trying to take out these major hubs. They took out Izium, right, because it was a major supply hub. Then they worked their way down to Limon, which was a critical area for running supplies through to this area here. And then the next sort of thing on the list that we've all been looking at is Svatova. So how does this bump towards Makivka help them get Svatova? So if we look here at Makivka, we can see this road that runs right through Makivka towards Ploschanka, and it runs past the P66 here, and it runs towards Krasnorechenske. You can see that if they can control this P66, if they can gain control of P66, they can gain control to this road up here, take it up towards Svatova, and control the west side of Svatova. Additionally, if they take control of Krasnorechenske, then they control this road, which gives them access to the southern portion of Svatova. Then we see also that, from this northern part of from the northern bridgehead that they've had for quite some time, and it looks like they're kind of pushing right here, maybe out of Pischane. So maybe they take this secondary road and hook up to the H26, I believe is what this is. Yeah, so maybe they connect to the H26 here, end up basically controlling that. Then that also gives them access to the west side of Svatova. But honestly, if they want to get control and encircle Svatova, they probably have to come over here to this road here. What is this road? That's the P66 again. So the P66 runs, north, hooks up with the H26, and they both run east towards Svatova, and H26 continues to run out east out of Svatova, and P66 runs then north out of Svatova. So they got to cut off this P66 on the northern part of Svatova too. So how they do that, I don't know. They're going to go to Nizhnya Duvanka or some other place in here that, to get access to this road. So how they do that, I don't exactly know. And then that basically leaves, 2 roads out of Svatova for Russians to retreat on. And that's this little tiny road, which doesn't really go anywhere, or more than likely this larger road, this would be the H26, which goes out to Staroblisk. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think they're gonna do? What do you think? I mean, does this seem like this is what Ukraine is trying to do here? Does it seem like they're trying to, encircle Svatova and either capture, isolate the troops inside, or maybe even mostly encircle that and get them to, make their kind farewell gesture and retreat themselves down to Staroblisk? Let me know your thoughts. In the meantime, if you want to continue to support the channel, then please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.